Hey guys, we're here today to show you how to use the I-42-EM-A TBTS series emergency ballast. Today we're going to be hooking up to a 1 lamp 4-pin socket. And so we'll start off by getting everything ready. This is for retrofitting purposes. You will most likely, you will be doing this in the ceiling, so it's going to look a little different, but you'll get the idea. The wires still hook up the same way. So this is your best friend. This is the instruction manual, and so you go to the back, and I advise you still read it. But on the very back page, these will be your diagram. So today we're going to be hooking up the 1 lamp rapid start ballast, and it's going to be a 4 lamp socket. Note that there's in doing this, you have to make sure that your emergency ballast is compatible with your AC ballast. If it's not, it's not going to work. So this is a 13 watt ballast, Sylvania, so it's gonna work. All right. Let's see. So what we'll do here is we'll just start. I always start on one end, process of elimination. I'll just move this right here. Get my AC ballast. So now, again, this is my best friend, this diagram chart. So I'm going to just start with my blues. So I'll take the 2 blues from the AC ballast and attach them to the blue from my emergency and my blue and white from my emergency. So I'll grab those. Grab my blue and white. I will go ahead and put them right into the AC ballast. Again, just for clarification of terminology, this is the AC ballast and this is the emergency ballast. Have my tester button or my charging indicator ready to go. Thank you, Thomas Love. Let's see. So I got my blues hooked up. Now I'm going to go on to hooking up the reds. They're going to go to the brown wire from my emergency. So they're going to go right into the red, my AC. Okay. There we go. Process of elimination. Now we'll go start from the emergency over here again. We'll grab the 2 yellow wires from my emergency. So we got a yellow wire right here. Yellow wire. So again, this is all going to be, you'll be retrofitting from an actual can. So you'll have your fingers in a tight space up there, and it's going to be a little more difficult. But hopefully this will help you. So get my 2 yellows. Gonna insert them into one side of my 4-pin socket. Holes on the back there. Okay. So now my other side of the socket. 2 holes on this side, 2 empty holes now. So I'm going to do my red and white and my red from my emergency ballast. So I'll grab those guys. Just clear things up a little. You always want to make sure you have a neat working space. So try to situate the wires in such a way where they won't get tangled up too much. All right. So red and white. Then my red. Boom. Okay, now that we got the socket done, we're ready to regroup our wires. Alright, so now you'll need to determine your house power, if it's 277 or 120. In this case, it is 120, so cap off the orange wire. Alright, the reason you don't want to just chop it off short is in case you're either wrong and it's 277, or if you need to take it out and use it on 277, you've got your orange, your 277 ready to go. So, cap that off. You have black, white, and 2 black with brown stripes on them. One of them is going to go to your AC ballast. Just put it right there. Alright. So after I inserted the black with brown stripe on it, I'm going to go ahead and I pre-cut a little pigtail. I'm going to insert it into the white. This is your neutral. So it's going to go with your emergency ballast neutral. And we'll hook that up to the house power in just a minute. Go to the other end here of the emergency ballast. We'll start with our 2 violet wires. Now these will be either connected or disconnected depending on what wattage the lamps are. So in my case, I'm using the Lunera lamp. It's a 13-watt lamp. I go back 1 page, and what it's going to be is 13-watt lamp. It's in this category, so they're going to be connected. So the easiest thing to do is take your strippers, cut that, and just connect those together. There we go. Now it's time to hook up your test button. So I'll get this stripped here. Alright, so this is your test button. You will connect your, doesn't really matter at this point. I'll just connect the reds together. Now, mind you that if this is not connected, the light will not turn on because current does flow through this. Alright. So what's left on this end are your 2 unit connectors. We will not connect these right now. These get connected only after you turn the house power back on and everything's energized. Now we are ready to turn the power on. So this is a Lunera lamp, so we want to make sure it's plugged in before the power gets turned on. And again, make sure that your port connectors are not connected yet. So now I'll take the 2 neutrals from the AC ballast and the emergency ballast. We'll go ahead and connect them to the house power, the house neutral. Alright. Get them snug. You want to make them very secure. You want to do the tug test. Make sure they're not going to come out of there. Now we'll connect your hots, and we should have light soon here. And let there be light. All right. Now everything's working, so good news. Now this is when you, oh, that's bright, connect your port connectors. This ensures the emergency ballast actually does its job and works when the house power goes down in an emergency. So there you have it. One more note, your test button, it will either go inside your can, and so you can test it from the can itself, or there may be a outlet or J-box nearby where it will go and stick through the ceiling. Either way, you'll need to test it, and by doing that, you just press this down. The light should go off for a couple of seconds, and then it'll come back on, and you're good to go.